Yeah, this should have both the sides. It should have both the sides. Even I need to see.
Oh.
Because after red, I need to ring.
It will automatically go. Right?
It will automatically go.
Yeah.
It's also 30-second bell is also there.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Whampoa's Toastmaster Club 228 chapter meeting. I'm Alicia Chia and I will be the Toastmaster of the day. And a super sunny day to everyone here. Today's chapter meeting theme is marching forward. I remember this exact theme 12 months ago was exactly the same theme, marching forward. And it was the brilliant idea of our previous VE, who is our president, Toastmaster G. And also the brilliant idea of our current VE, who has decided to also use this theme today. Oh, apparently our VP says it was President's brilliant idea to use this theme again. I find this theme is very apt for this period. We are already close to the end of the first quarter, and most of us who are working would have maybe feeling a bit nervous or jittery or stressed because one quarter is almost up. But rest assured, whatever you are feeling, how stressed you are, how nervous you are, you can't stop the time. The only thing you can do is, as the theme says, to march forward. So before we start this program today, perhaps we would like to, for everyone to share with us what they feel about marching forward means to them. Maybe we can start with Toastmaster Winnie.
Thank you everyone for the march forward. Actually, I has been sick for 4 weeks after I go back China to celebrate Chinese New Year.
Oh.
So I think marching forward is something I want to talk to myself. And during these sick periods, I actually changing my lifestyle. I'm trying to sleep earlier and eat clean food and do more exercise. So I think everything's begin in our life is like pros and cons. Whenever you go through some things, you will learn some things. So that's what I learned from this experience. So now I'm getting more healthy lifestyle and much forward. I hope I have a healthy life. Thank you everyone.
Better now?
Yeah.
How about Toastmaster Sabrina?
Good afternoon, everybody. I think marching forward is important. It's sometimes when you're stressed, you just move on instead of being stuck at the same place. Once you keep moving on, you will feel much better and you can progress as well. Thank you.
How about Toastmaster Zafar?
Vote for march forward. Okay, marching forward, okay, being the march, and many times we just feel like we're in the rut. Nothing is happening for us. So it might affect us mentally, it can affect us psychologically. I think everyone goes through this. And at this juncture is the most important time that we remind ourselves we have to keep moving forward and having a positive mindset. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. So that is about moving forward, marching forward. Thank you.
How about Toastmaster Jay?
Thank you. God has given eyes in front and not back for a reason. Anything that happens in the past, you have to just leave it in the past and keep going forward. Likewise, car has 3 to 4 gears or 5 gears moving forward and only one for back. Thank you.
Right, thank you everyone for sharing. For sharing your views on marching forward. We will have Chief Bill later on as he's the president, yeah. But anyway, today's program is quite interesting. Although we have two speakers, one speaker will be speaking for 18 to 22 minutes. But before we start our program, let's have an introduction of our position holders. Yeah, the first position that we have will be our timer, which is Toastmaster J. Can you share with us your role?
Sorry,
Your role.
my
Your
role.
role as a timer.
Okay, my timer, yes. Oh, you want to say the role as a timer?
Yes. So it's an impromptu for you now.
Okay. Toastmaster is all about discipline. So we need to maintain our speech timing as well. So as a role, I'm here to maintain the discipline of our Toastmaster meeting.
Okay, nice.
But we should maintain the president's speech, everything, right?
We would like to welcome our president, Toastmaster G, to present to us the president's opening speech.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My Whampoa Business Club, and thank you everyone for coming down today. And first of all, I would like to thank the members of Whampoa Business Club, who are here today. So thank you very much. And today is 238th chapter meeting of Whampoa Business Club, and we have came a long way. Everyone have did their part, and we are here right now. So let's continue. Let's march forward. That's the key for this chapter meeting. I understand that this team was implemented last year in 2023. It's 2004 right now, all right? So, but the thing is, since since we have challenges and hurdles in life, we still have to go forward. We have to face it, overcome them, and go forward in life to achieve many more successes and many more growths ahead of us. Right, so we still have to continue marching forward, and that's the reason why I think we have marched forward as a team for today, right? So anyway, just to sidetrack a bit, the march forward was a selection at the time. Then VP decided to go ahead with it. Thank you very much, VP. Let's give a round of applause. This any longer. I wish all the best to all the speakers and all the best for today's chapter meeting. All right, thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for sharing us some inspiring opening speech. And very good of you to remind us that despite our challenges, which all of us have, and issues that are facing work or home or even non-profit, we still got to march together. Don't march alone. Because I don't remember seeing people marching alone, right? Normally it's marching together. So tap on the resources of your friends, colleagues, and teammates so that you'll be able to face the challenges better. Don't try to be a hero on your own. And I myself also can feel the challenges in March because time, especially this year, seems to be passing very, very fast, right? Do you agree it's passing very fast?
Yes, it is.
Super fast. I don't know why. I feel it's super fast this year. So just continue marching like President said, and things will get better. With that, let's move on with our program itself. And the first segment is our better speaking segment, where we have prepared speeches prepared by our two speakers who are preparing speeches from the pathway. And the first speaker is speaking from her motivational Pathway, Level 3, Project 1. And the project is on effective body language. May I invite the timer to share with us the timing sequence for this?
Timing sequence is 18 to 22 minutes. Oh, first, unique. Sorry. 5 to 7 minutes. After 5 minutes, you can see the green. Let me check because okay, I thought I made a mistake. I thought it was this first one. Just give me a minute. It's 5 to 7 minutes. After 5, you can see the red bulb here, green bulb here. 1 second. Okay. Let me check whether from there is it okay for you. This is the one which area which is going to glow. Okay. So after 5 minutes, you can see a green bulb. After 6 minutes, yellow. And after 7 minutes, red. And after 30 seconds, I'll give green bulb. Okay. Okay.
Then we get developer to read the project description, which is will be delivering a speech from
You want me to evaluate?
let's get an evaluation.
Can I?
Okay. As I mentioned, you'll be speaking from a project that is on body language. And the purpose of the project is to deliver a speech with awareness of your intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and define how you can use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. So good luck to you, Toastmaster Winnie, and back to the Toastmaster of the day. Well, let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Winnie with a speech titled "The Secrets of a Confident Speaker." Right?
So,
The secret of being confident. Right?
okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to share a topic, the secret of being confident. I think this relates to everyone's heart because we want to present as a confidence image to everyone. Confident, not only your image, it can bring a lot of opportunities and a lot of gift for you. So for me, let me just share about my own story to you. Let me bring you back to some days ago when I'm a child. Last time, I got a chance, the company manager asked me to stand up and do a presentation to them to demo about the product demonstration. So that day, because I just joined in the company about 1 month, so for the product wise, the product knowledge is limited, and I just graduated. I don't have too much experience, and I'm Chinese, so English is one of my weakness in my mind. I don't think I will be a native speaker, and that's why I didn't have confidence. Because of lack of confidence, I'm very shy and I don't dare to do any public speaking. So that is my first time in job to have to invite to become a public speaker. So when I stand up into the meeting room, I was very nervous. What I do is when I stand there, I just stay down and don't dare to look at everyone, and I'm having eye contact. And then I just try to memorize all the product knowledge in my mind. Just speak very fast. Actually, should be a 15-minute presentation. I complete it very fast in 5 minutes. And then I don't even care about anyone actually get my point and do you understand what I'm talking. So I just want to just after finish this subjects, this homework, then I just go home. Then after that, I hear about some of the feedback. They said, "Whoa, this girl is not so confident." I hear about this, she lack of confidence. So after that, I go home and think, if I'm doing self-help, if I need to talk to people, confidence is really important for me, for my life, so for everything. So how can I become a confident girl and confident people? So at that time, I try to learn, go and do YouTube and find some tips, find some secret, and then go and ask my senior to ask somebody to help me. How can I be confident? I tried many times, but I find that I noticed maybe confidence come from myself. This is maybe something cannot change. So I try to give myself a negative mindset. But I'm trying to do something different because I'm always the one who likes to challenge myself, want to learn something new. So I'm trying to talk to myself, say, maybe it's just force myself to do it. Pretend you are confident. So what did I do is every time I just if I got any chance to have a talk, I just show my hand. I want to try. Even though at that time I'm very nervous, but I tell myself, it's okay. Nobody knows you are nervous. Try to pretend that you are confident. And try this 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, maybe 10 times. And find that actually I don't worry about presentation. It's okay, even though I'm not really good. But slowly, this confidence come into my life. So with all my experience, and now I can present very confident without all of you. So this is what I changed. So I'm going to share some of the secrets about being confident. Firstly, what you need to do is stand up and shoulder back and have eye contact. So if you do these 3 steps, people already think that you are a confident people. Sometimes you will always actually, if you notice, the significance of the communication part is non-verbal. Yes, that means before you talk, your body language is speaking volume louder than before you say a word. Which means if everyone don't know you, you want to present a confidence image. Try to do just now what I tell you the 3 secrets. Stand tall, shoulder back, and have eye contact. So people feel, wow, this girl must have something. She's experienced, she's confident. So what we need to do is, firstly, pretend to be confident. Then find out the way how to gain the confidence, like what I shared. You need to learn. You cannot always just pretending you are confident. But because sometimes when you open your mouth, when you share it, if you look at confidence, you don't have exact knowledge about certain things. When you say it, the people already find out when you pretend. So firstly is pretend to be confident and gain whatever you need to be confident. And after that, you will get used to being confident people. It's what I'm going to share with you today. So I think being confident is not pretending to become someone, but it's a self-discourage and also intention action. This is something you can practice. You can become better. So nothing is impossible. Just go for it. You will always become a confident people. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Winnie, for sharing with us the secrets of being a confident person, right? So after listening to that speech, I hope everyone can learn a bit from her how to be a more confident person. Because I think she has grown a lot and she has become very confident as well. So thank you so much. Next up, we have another speaker. We have our next speaker that is delivering a talking speech from engaging humor, level 5, project 1, deliver your message with humor. If we get a timer, Toastmaster will share with us the timing sequence.
Our timing sequence is 18 to 22 minutes. After 18 minutes, you can see the green bulb appearing here. And after 20th minute, you can see the yellow bulb. And after 22nd minute, you can see the red bulb. And after that, you have a grace time of 30 seconds. Thank you.
Yes, before I introduce the speaker to the stage, our speaker, Toastmaster Nurse Avina, EH2 is a student that had graduated from ITTCC for Interior and Distribution Design course. Then she's been taking a year and working part-time jobs. And she's also a baker that bakes from home for gatherings and party. So without much ado, let us invite our speaker, Toastmaster Zafina, with her speech titled Sloth. Sloth by Toastmaster Zafina.
Alicia?
Yep.
How many of you work a sloth? Good, you are fast, but a sloth is not. It may take a week to raise up their head. There was one day in the MRT station when I met this sloth. He looked like this. He has a master's degree. Very hard to believe for a sloth, but with determination and hard work, he made it to his master's degree. He is also a Toastmaster. I had a good conversation with him before the train arrived. We were talking. But the only problem was, he only spoke to me 4 sentences throughout the entire train journey. I telling me what was his company and all of his family and friends' names. The train stopped at the station. I would like to share an experience from my CCA school. In our secondary school, my CCA was an artist. As an artist, I was supposed to paint or even spray paint. And I had a lot of classmates, brothers and sisters. There was one incident where I was sitting down and I was painting these squares. There was a couple of squares where I was supposed to paint, black and white. But I was painting purple. I was really happily painting the canvas. Oh, look, there's a canvas. Okay, what color should I do? Oh, let's do purple. And then my teacher came in. Oh, purple. And he walked off. And then I wondered, why did he just laugh at me and walk off? What am I doing wrong? I painted purple in a square, correct? That is the assignment. Oh no, everybody are painting black and white, but I was the only one who was painting purple. Oh great, I am a fool. My realization was really slow. My speed of realization is slow, and I tend to not pay attention sometimes. After long school hours, you will be super tired, and I had to go to the CC for a couple of hours, even though it was my hobby and passion. I wanted to do artist, but it was really tiring. So I had to give a lot of awareness. I was painting purple and I realized that, oh man, I screwed up. My face went from bleeding to realization and then a straight face. Right, what do I do right now? But I just continued and I had no choice. And I realized that I need to speed up my realization. There was a second experience in my CCE. My CCE, they asked me to paint a canvas. The canvas full of joyful and cheerful things. So I decided to paint something else. Because I remember I walked in the CCA and the teacher was already asking them to paint something. So I thought, oh, okay, just paint whatever you want. As long as that is what I remember. So I was just painting. And then the entire thing, I just painted black. And I painted something. And then I realized, oh no, we are painting a cheerful and happy ice cream while I am painting a dark and gloomy something. Oh no, I messed up again. Okay, what do I do right now? I really need to work on my speed of realization. I felt like going to the teacher to ask for a new canvas. But as you all know, sometimes we may be shy to speak up. And I did the most horrifying thing. I took a paint, I painted over my drawing. I didn't even know what I was doing halfway. And when I completed, I tried to draw an ice cream, which is cheerful and happy, on top of the black background. So you can imagine that did not go as well. Luckily, we were interrupted in the middle of the painting. We had to go out and spray paint. I felt like spray painting my canvas. I was so zoomed out by not realizing and the speed of my realization. That is why at times I feel like a sloth that is very slow, is steady, going to school and everything, but it's slow and my realization was slow as well. That is why I think I am the relative of a sloth. And I have a characteristic and the sloth. Coming back to the MRT journey, I think that the sloth told me something that it was supposed to get down at this station. But I wasn't aware. And I was sitting down in the MRT station and I was already sleeping. Oh why? Because I was talking to a clock. So I felt really sleepy and I fell asleep. Before I knew it, the slot already there. When I woke up, the slot wasn't there. My awareness needed to improve. I have not the improve as well. My realization and my awareness. The slot also has some challenges. The slot need to jump from tree to tree. This is branch to branch navigation. And it has an encounter with humans. The encounter with humans, I am not blaming any of them. But this is one of the challenges that the slot has to face. Also, the habitat loss, it lives in the forest. So the forest can have wildfires. This is also a challenge. What is the opposite of a sloth? The opposite of the fastest animal. Do you all know?
Mhm.
It's a cheetah. The cheetah also has different challenges. The cheetah also will lose its habitat. But most of all, we all need food to survive. Its surviving skills, it needs some prey. If the prey is lost, it needs to find a way to survive. This is also a challenge for the cheetah. When I say the sloth was the Toastmasters, it told me that being in Toastmasters was perfect because it can deliver a punchline very slowly. Also, it can do a linguist delivery, one at a time. That sloth and cheetah and even me, everybody in this world is unique. And they have their own unique way of overcoming challenges. Everybody is like a puzzle piece we need to put together. It's like teamwork. Even the slowest animal and the fastest animal has their challenges. Let me tell you a story about Oliver. At the quick town of Reflection Bridge, there felt with me, rolling hills and meandering streams. There lived a young artist called Oliver. That artist is not me, it's Oliver. Oliver was known for his love of capturing the world's beauty on canvas, a passion that unfolded at its own pace. One day, Oliver received an unusual commission from the town mayor. The task was to create a movement that depicted the essence of time. Excited and inspired, Oliver set out to translate the intangible concept of time into a tangible masterpiece. We stood into heart as Oliver meticulously painted scenes representing various aspects of time-changing status. By the way, meticulous is being really in detail. I didn't know the meaning of meticulous until my secondary school CCA. The teacher gave me a award for meticulous, or word that I didn't even know what it meant. And I quickly went home and searched. Oh, I went back to my seat and said, and it said, really detailed person. blooming flowers in the air, and the flow of the river. Let cut through reflection. Let him tie the mural together. As Oliver found it, he noticed an old man, Mr. Thompson, sitting on the bench near the river, staring into distance. Intrigued, Oliver struck up a conversation. Seeking insight into the essence of life. Mr. Thompson, with a wide smile, shared stories of his life. Luckily, none of these people are lost, as the story will go on for weeks. Moments of joy, heartache, and quiet reflections by the riverbank. Oliver listening intensively, realizing that life wasn't just about picking clocks and about the rich tapestry and experience into the fabric of existence. Inspired by this newfound understanding, Oliver added the central figure to his mural, a figure that embodied the wisdom of embracing each moment. As the mural took shape, the town spoke marveled at the timeless beauty that emerged from Oliver's canvas. And the grand unveil, the townspeople gathered, captivated by the mural's depth and meaning. Oliver, with a twinkle in his eye, explained how his slow realization, inspired by Mr. Thompson's story, had transferred a mural into a living representation of time's intricate life. Reflection reached once a sound rustling through the ticking hand of the clock, now embraced the art of slow realization. The mural became a cherished landmark, reminding everyone that the true magic of time lies not in its passing, but in the stories, memories, and appreciation of each stroke of the brush, in the grand masterpiece of life. Overcoming realization. It involves developing awareness, improving cognitive processes, and adapting strategies to enhance your decision making and understanding. Here are some tips to help to overcome slow realization. I did some of these tips as well. And I, in secondary school, with slow realization, I realized as I progressed, my realization speed was moving faster. And I no longer have a slow realization. I did and I was like ask questions. Go to my teacher as much, but I went to my friends. The practice of mindfulness also came to me. I had to stay present in the world in my CCA instead of being lost in my own thoughts. And I was lost in my own thoughts. I painted purple instead of black and white. It was super hard thing, as I told you all, after school. Tiredness get over me, but I had to practice not being in my own thoughts. My own thoughts may be that I just want to go home, and my back pain was really pain, but I just stood out and practiced active listening and mindfulness. As I reflect on my encounters with the Toastmasters law and my own colorful mishaps at the CCA, I cannot help but appreciate the humor that life sprinkles along our journey. Just like the slot in Toastmasters, I realize the beauty of embracing our unique freedoms. In a world that often applauds quick delivery and instant gratification, the slot showed me the power of delivering. I enrich storytelling, each word a brushstroke on the canvas of our shared experience. Oh yes, I must confess, I come to see a bit of the slot in myself. These moments of realizing I've been painting a purple canvas when I was supposed to paint a black and white, or embarked on an unexpected back pain in using art project. I'm reminded that sometimes like a slot, I navigate life at my own pace, unraveling the punchlines of my existence, slowly, but with a hint of comedy fitness. So here's the Toastmasters law to the twisting twist in our relatives and to the realizing that it's okay to be a bit of a fool sometimes. After all, the best stories of and come from unexpected, perhaps a touch of slaughter, like contemplation. Thank you. And back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lavina, for sharing with us. Sort of like keynote speech while engaging in the level 5. Is that a final speech for the level? Not yet. Well, we felt like a final speech. So with that, the second speaker has left us to go on to the, before we go on to the next segment of the better thinking segment, let us have the timer, Toastmaster Jim, to share with us the timings of the two speakers. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Toastmaster, we need to 5 minutes and 35 seconds. And Toastmaster Nul Zafrina took 20 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you.
So everybody qualified?
Everybody qualified. So are we having a routine voting because of 2 or we can still have, right? No.
We will not be voting because normally.
Yeah. I got it.
But nevertheless, even though we didn't vote, I'd like to applaud the both speakers who spend a lot of time preparing for the speeches. Firstly, we had Toastmaster Winnie was not feeling too well, and yet she can come out of her speech. Then we had was surviving embarked on a mega long speech. That's one of the longest speech that in the Toastmasters pathways.
Yeah.
So congratulations to both speakers. And now we have come to the interesting segment, segment 2, the better thinking segment, where we have our table topic master, Toastmaster J, who will bring us into this segment about impromptu speaking. And before I start this second segment, I'd like to introduce our table topic master. Toastmaster J is an associate director at one of the big 4 and teaches yoga as well. Both his job requires him to present fluently and confidently. Hence, he joined Toastmaster to enhance his communications, presentation, and leadership skills. So let us put our hands together to welcome Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Jay.
Before I start, the general question that people will have, you want to do two talks, dollars and dollars. So we do one for 14 and one for not. If you okay, I can make an exception that I'm not going to ask anyone any numbers. Based on what my interaction with them, I'm going to post it to you. Okay? And for everyone, so everyone is participating. You can say who will be first, second, and third. If you find the person to be too large and too dark, then you can give ChatGPT and they got ChatGPT to work on for me. So next. Start off with the questions. Yeah, and then maybe the and the select. Go to the text. I'm gonna have so the first one I can ask for President Sanjeev, it's a kind of easier one. The next one, I'm not sure.
So I'll do the timing.
I have time match.
Oh, you'll manage?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But the time he will answer and that.
Okay, okay. We say he will do.
So the space needed until the line.
Yeah.
Okay. The first question is, you want to walk fast? Okay, here's one of the great industrialists. He said, if you want to walk fast, walk alone, but if you want to walk far, walk together. Over to you. First faster.
Thank you.
We are not going to vote this one. Okay, we are not going to vote this one. Sorry, can we also vote this one and let him see? Oh, no, he won't be able to see.
You better just Just.
Yeah, just a few of us, I will keep you up. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to see again?
You wanna walk?
If you want to walk fast,
Good. You wanna walk?
one second.
On go far?
If you want to walk fast, walk alone.
Walk far, walk.
One
One
second.
second. Walk far, walk.
But if you want to walk far, walk together.
Yeah.
Okay?
How many of you like to walk alone? Really? Alright, thanks, sir. How many of you like to walk together with your family and friends? Awesome, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Right? Imagine, how many imagine right now? You are playing in the soccer field and you are playing alone. Alone against 11 people on the other side of the field. Do you think you will win? No, of course. Because one, you are doing it alone. It's possible, it's possible to win, but it's like 99 out of 1. So you have 1% chance of winning. So that is the reason why I support this thing called you will never walk alone. There's a team named Liverpool. It's an English Premier League team. Yeah, anyway, let's come back to this topic. If you are given a chance, will you rather do things alone or will you rather do things with the team? Let me share with you my story. Now, there was once I was in this Toastmasters, and I was in this Toastmasters. I was trying to do things alone. I was trying to improve my speech alone without caring about the evaluation of any members in my Toastmasters club. But I realized after meetings, I have not even won the third prize. So what I decided is to start working together with my Toastmasters club. And then I improved. And from there, instead of third or second prize, I got the first prize for my speech. Oh, awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to walk alone, you will walk not far. But if you want to walk far, walk with the team. Thank you. Once to go next. Thank you. Would like to go next. The motion is already decided. It's just a matter of giving.
Reverse.
Hello.
Next one.
We went over, kept it off and on, right?
Yeah, I have a backup. I don't.
But we can mean like other option is can always write down or just read out.
I have written down
Right, or from the, gadgets or, okay.
because we need to be prepared sometimes.
Right, yeah. Just tell me.
So I think first part, it will take time to slowly display. Let's wait. Right, so once the light is on, then it will take time to slowly display. The light on top is small, as you like. Yes, it's that.
No, it's actually not.
Because the press is just.
No, it's solving for us. And look.
Oh, you took it.
I'm thinking that it's not.
No signal.
Maybe it's just fun. When you put it in the neck, we will make it time. Okay. Moving forward in technology trends. Explore the latest advancements in technology and discuss how are they to achieve the path forward. Consider the impact on daily life and future possibilities. So we have technology, right? Okay, so now what are these having impact on our daily life? Is it good for future? Moving forward? So moving forward, this technology is good. But is it good for our life? Yes, no, we can talk anything about it. Okay, so the latest advancement in technology, I already said what I did. And discuss how they are possible to impact forward. Here is the looking forward. Consider the impact on daily life and future possibilities.
You start. Once I'll start. Don't worry.
Very thoughtful to the president and members. What do you think of the latest technology? Do you think it's good? You think it's bad? For me, I find it's very interesting. Recently, someone was sharing with me, Malaysia, do you hear of this robot that is a robot barrister? I said, no, I haven't heard of. Yeah, Alicia, I've seen this robot. It can make any drinks. All you need to do is key in your order. And the robot looks like a barrister and it will go on its way to make for you whatever drink you want. So I'm thinking, wow, so high-tech. A robot can become a barrister. That means the next time I'm talking to a barrister, it would not be a human. Would it be bad? I think it won't be that bad. It will make the perfect drink for me because it will never forget the formula for the drink. It will never be grumpy to me or rude because robots don't have emotions unless the programmer keys in an emotional package on the robot. It will never go on strike because it doesn't take a salary unless the owner forgot to charge it. So to me,
30
it's
seconds.
wonderful to have a robot as a barrister. But if the robot is so good, it's going to take over the entire life, everybody. And you and me will not even have a job. So what shall we do? We probably have to embrace it. Be even efficient than a robot. That's my take on technology. Back to you.
Stay together. Stay together. Even I had a backup. Even the same. By the time I was trying to lift and show, I touched the screen and it got reset. So I wanted to show you this one, but this got reset. Later on, I'll ask President. Later on, I'll ask President whether it's okay to give an exception. Yeah, I can.
Not burning color.
I'm right. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Wasn't turning
No, it wasn't turning. This wasn't turning.
Oh,
So I quickly took this one.
Oh,
And when I took this, there was a reset button. I accidentally pressed on that.
right. Yes, that is not a bad one.
Yeah, sorry.
So you must factor in there.
Okay.
Alright.
Reset. Okay. One second, I'll reset mine. This also just in case. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go to next.
Octopus?
Okay. Marking forward in global meeting. Reflect on the importance of global collaboration and discuss initiative events that promote global unity and understanding among diverse cultures and institutions. The whole thing is just global unity, but not what is global unity. See what you can do for global unity.
I went to the questions. I found lengthy, but once you think about it, you can really think about it. But I wanted to specifically give to Zafar to test his skills. Okay.
The other day, I took the lift as I was going to work, and I saw this stranger walking in at my same floor. And I was looking, who is this guy? Early in the morning. Is he a delivery guy? That was too early for any deliveries. And I kept looking at him. And he looked at me and gave me the very smile. I was a little suspicious. And he told me I stay on the 5th floor on the other side of my house. Oh my God, he's my neighbor. And I asked him, oh, so you moved in this month? He told me I've been staying here for the last 2 years. That was embarrassing. He has noticed me, but we haven't had a chance to speak. But for some reason, I have not noticed him. I have not taken notice of him. Talking about global unity, we are living in a fast-paced world. We are just rushing for things. We don't even know our own neighbor. How much about the people in our block, in our neighborhood? Of course, it's good to stay united, and there's so much things happening around the world. But do you really know your neighbor? When was the last time you said a hi to your neighbor or someone in your neighborhood? So, ladies and gentlemen, it is always good to understand about global unity and being united, but it's more important to set aside to be united at home, to know who you're living around with. Spend a little bit of time to take notice of the people. Don't always be looking at our TikToks and the YouTubes. And this is something that I realized. Don't get embarrassed. Don't be caught. Stay united. Back to you. Can we talk about that?
No, sorry.
Thank you. Who's next? Vinny wants to go first or? You like it?
Keep it here, put it that out here.
Moving forward in career achievements. There are actually many moving forward in career achievements, but there are some on top of it. Discuss a professional accomplishment or milestone that symbolizes your progress in your career and how it has shaped your trajectory. So it's only easy, the thing on top of moving forward in career achievements.
Don't think about no need to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Your career, what can you talk about career achievements? What have you achieved?
Just a point to yourself.
Nothing.
You can talk about and how it shaped your character.
Let's talk about whatever. Just think of a career, your work, like was there any achievement that you have achieved or something you want to tell us about it?
You just gave a good speech about confidence, career. You can just have something related with that itself.
Regarding to this topic, for my opinion, I would say, in every career and different shop or place of your right now, you need to have a milestone to prove that you have a great and good experience during this period. For myself, I will always ask myself whether I did something different compared to the last job or something new compared to the last job. If I never, or I just stay home repeating the same job, the same routine with the last job, means I didn't improve and I don't create a new milestone. For myself, I will always want myself to go into a new segment which I never touch or never know about it. That this is a good opportunity for you to learn new things and gain and also build your new capability. So I think capability, you always need to go through something and experience will help. So this is very important to always reflect on what did you do new compared to the last job and last period. So I think this is a good tool for yourself to always make sure you are become a better version compared to your peers, and you will always become a better you. Thank you.
Thank you. Princess. Today we get 100%
Yeah,
participation.
today is everyone TikTok day. We have to do a good way.
Let's start. Go. Next. It's a projector, is it?
It's a condition. So, both can.
Okay.
Marching forward in personal growth. Share a pivotal moment in your life that marks significant personal growth and how it propelled you forward. For example, we can also talk about Toastmaster, or for example, this.
No need to read the whole thing either. Just
No, marching forward in personal growth. So the below point is something, some thought
Yeah.
for you.
Yes, okay.
Afternoon. Personal growth is like a baby who a grown woman or man. We all will grow inside and outside this world. Everybody has their time to grow. For example, we learn a certain thing in kindergarten, and we also learn on college, a more harder topic. Personally, you grow up, and as for me, I have been to speech, conference, and chapter meeting. I was a very shy girl, but from chapter meetings, I never thought that I'll be able to go to conference. And I never participated in it, but I never thought that I could even be thinking of participating. That's my early me would not believe that the older me would be thinking of participating on the conference. I think we all personally grow courage and confidence and a lot of things. Thank you.
Last one. Okay, you have heard about sustainability of weight.
Yeah, if you wanted one item, we could do it. So that's going forward, it's rhythm sustainability. How can you think about something? How can we move forward or march forward, nothing forward, rhythm sustainability? Because this topic is very powerful space. Everyone is talking about. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I would like all of you to imagine you are sitting in your house and there's no food to eat. How hungry you feel. And then you get a bit of migraine and you feel like fainting. Now, this is the reality. The reality which is happening all around the world. And one country which I would like to highlight is Madagascar, Africa. Children, they don't have food to eat. They are suffering. There's drought happening because of the hot weather, the sudden change in the climate, which is drying up all the crops in that area, and they do not have food to eat. And what's worse, the animals living there, they are also dying because of hunger. And what are we doing about this? You know, it takes one person to do something about it. You can, instead of eating the utensils of plastic, you can have your own utensil like metal spoon and fork and eat. Even more better. If you're an Indian or Malay, then you are actually environmental sustainable since decades ago. Because why? Yeah, using hands. So, what I'm trying to say here is, whatever you do, always keep the climate in mind. Do not waste food, which leads to environmental greenhouses. Do not try not to use plastic, but instead of plastic, use metals, wood, etc. With that, I hope we all will stand together to keep our country and the world safe and green, environmentally friendly. Thank you. Thank you.
With this, we come to end of this session. Thank you and back to Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Thank you all enjoy this session.
Yes.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, topic master. But before we go for a break, much needed break, we get our final Toastmaster Jay to share with us the findings of the table topic speaker.
Just now, on this. Get the timing on.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Alicia, 2 minutes, 30 seconds plus, but we can just say it's qualified for now because my bad. Technology failed.
And Gideon's first one?
We just take it out. You're not. Sanjeev, first is 2 minutes. It's Zafar 2 minutes 10 seconds. Winnie 1 minute 27 seconds. 127. Zafrina 1 minute 30 seconds. Sanjeev 2 minutes and 1 second. Okay, there may be plus or minus of plus, maybe it may be plus by 1 second. Yeah, because I'm switching on to this first and this second, so can be a 1 second difference.
Take the voting.
She has that.
Oh, you have it there. Okay. So in 1, 2, 3, all 5 of us, huh? So if you vote for yourself, then we have 5-way tie. Good. If you vote for yourself, we have a 5-way tie. Yeah. That's interesting.
So we are not taking the first one.
Yeah.
So your ordering should be
Lisha.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No one.
So your question was, what did I type there, right? For your ChatGPT, something you asked.
Yeah.
So I just-
How is
So what it was, I need 5 topics for Toastmasters table topics based on the theme, march forward. You just ask. So the good thing is it will give you good questions, but thing is you will lose your thinking capability in future.
So everyone, please vote on the best table topics, either not based on how pretty the person is or how handsome.
Oh my God. I was going by that and was about to vote it for you.
Take it away. Yeah, take it away.
Three, four, five.
Needed break, congratulations to all break and you'll come back and 15-minute break, you come back at 4:60. Okay?
Okay, no, but give it to,
Welcome back, everyone, to our third and final segment, which is the better listening segment. Or rather, we call it the project evaluations. Active listening helps in giving evaluations. With emphasis on the content and delivery, our evaluators this afternoon will state their commendations, recommendations, and applications. So may I remind the evaluator to look at so perhaps we'll invite our final
Toastmaster of the day. So time sequence is 2 minutes to qualify, and after 2 minutes, you can see the green bulb glowing here. And after 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you can see the bulb turning yellow. And after end of 3 minutes, you can see the bulb turning red. And after the gaze 30 seconds, I'm going to ring the bell. Okay, thank you. All the best.
Thank you. Toastmaster Jay for sharing this time sequence. Our first evaluator for today will be evaluating Toastmaster Mini Farm's speech on effective body language. The secrets of being confident will be none other than myself, Toastmaster Alicia Jia, DPM. Let me introduce her. Toastmaster DPM, Alicia Jia, loves to grow.
What did you going to see through the paper?
you're reading from the paper, yeah?
She loves to grow herself. She aspires to harness the growth mindset to fulfill her full potential. She was the PR chair for annual convention 2023, was the division S trainer district 80 2020 to 2021, Sub Chair Toastmaster Mentor 2019, and Pathway Guide District 80 2017 and 2018. Currently, she is the PR coordinator for District 80, and she is the secretary at Whampoa Toastmaster Club and the SAA at Singapore International Toastmasters. So, without much ado, let us welcome DPM Alicia Chia to deliver her evaluation speech on Toastmaster Winning's speech.
So left hand chicken, right hand.
Yeah, good luck to Toastmaster DPM Alicia Chia. A very good afternoon to the club president, to members, especially to Toastmaster Winnie. Congratulations on delivering the speech on body language. Today, I'll evaluate her mainly on her body language. How she effectively did it in her speech. And the second part will be some recommendations and how she can apply to make her speech better. I have to congratulate her because I understand Toastmaster Winnie is just still sick with a flu, and she was able to come up here to deliver a speech on effective body language. She did very well because she used herself as the ultimate prop. And using herself, she was well dressed, pleasant, and she used effective hand gestures throughout her speech. When she used effective gestures, she was able to connect with the audience. And her body gestures were in sync with what she was speaking in her speech on being confident. I especially like those gestures that I saw. For instance, she talked about weakness and she used the two open bracket and close bracket thing. So audience was able to understand she was referring to weakness and emphasizing it. She also had good contact. I could see her looking at the audience. And she can say she's a confident speaker. She tried to be friendly and show expressions. Now, what can she do better in terms of body language to elevate the speech? I felt that she could use her gestures with bigger gestures and with more energy. For instance, the part where she said, stand tall and shoulders back. She did it too fast. So perhaps you slow down, show the thing going up, stand tall, you can stretch a bit, right? And put your shoulder back, use your two hands and pull it back. So these are called bigger gestures. When you do bigger gestures, the audience will be more attuned to what you're saying. Because I find that you did it too fast, so they may not be able to captivate them further. And the other thing is, one area that you miss out is probably facial expressions. Your facial expressions were limited. You probably need to put your hair to the side so that you can see your eyebrow movement, eye movement, make it look bigger, your cheek, your mouth, to express it better. Because most people will miss out the facial expressions. So, all in all, you are a confident speaker with good use of hand gestures. But if you can use bigger gestures and don't neglect the facial expressions, you can make your speech even better. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Next 55 seconds.
Wow.
55 seconds. So she took the advantage of voting.
Yeah.
Thank you, BDM Alicia Shah, for delivering the evaluation speech. Hopefully, it was practical and useful for Toastmaster Winnie. Now, next up, we will have the next evaluator, Toastmaster Sanjeev Balan, EC3, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Sabina's speech on sloth. Let me introduce the evaluator. Sanjeev Balan is an individual who strives to reach for his own definition of success, especially with the empathy which he learned along his journey of life. There is also an important skill to develop into an understanding society where everyone supports each other's success. He joined Toastmaster in 2020 with the encouragement of an awesome soul and was appointed to be Vice President of Education the next year. This term is now the President of the club, trusted to journey along with it success. In this journey, he has learned leadership, communication, and network with beautiful people. So without much ado, let us put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Chief.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Toastmasters suffering. Your speech on SOAR, which was about 18 to 22 minutes, this keynote speech on humorous keynote speech was good. Right, let me share with you in this sequence what you did well or what you excel in, and the things or the points you can improve on, and I'll summarize everything else with what the overall speech you did, right? So let me start with what you did good at, what you excelled at. The pace was good, was continuous, was consistent, and that is very good. And that's what we all want, consistency in our life, and you get that in your speech. Thank you so much, Sabrina. And since it was considered consistent, there was clarity also, right? It was clear for me to understand so that I can evaluate your speech very carefully with points. And not to forget, they also were able to use props. And the props were colorful. Yeah, there were some colorful props and some props which is black and white because it was based on your speech. And there was something extra which actually pulled the attention of the audience. And you also did role play. Here and there you did role play, and that was engaging. And that's a very good effort from your side. And you also use gestures. There were gestures to emphasize few points in your speech, and that is a very good job. And you were able to engage the crowd with your humor, especially your humorous points, because there was lots of humorous points, and that humorous points actually engaged the audience, and not to forget also engaging. And it was interesting, right? Because there was a lot of humorous points, right? So it actually it caused the speech, the whole speech, to be interesting, and for everyone to be captivated to you, to stick our attention to you, and glue our eyes to you, and listen to you. That's very good. I just want to share a few points you can improve so that this good speech can be an excellent, awesome speech. Right. So first of all, the role play. The role play can be more. You can emphasize more on the role play by putting more expression. Right. When you put more expression to your role play, you will actually emphasize the role play even better, and the role play will be even more brighter. Right. It will be more narrow and focused on. And your gestures was good, like I said earlier, but what I suggest is you can do it more. You can apply more gestures, and you can apply more exaggeration. Now, so this is a humorous speech, right? So it was humorous, but there was less laughter. Maybe here and there were a few points where we laughed, but it was silent, right? So, but maybe you can exaggerate. No, so there were a lot of humorous points, like for example, a relative of a slot. So I found it funny. I was laughing myself. I was looking around, and no one was laughing. So maybe you could elaborate it more, even more, so that everyone will get a point and laugh together, and that will actually highlight that it is a you also
It conveys a meaning.
Right.
Okay.
But just to hear also the timing, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we still need to hear the timing.
Okay.
Toastmaster, Jay, we'd like to hear from your record,
Timers record.
Timers record.
3, 4.
Looks like both the evaluators knew that there's not going to be any voting, so they have taken the cool time to give an extended speech. Alicia is like 3 minutes 55 seconds. Sanjeev 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
Wow.
You qualified for a speech, unfortunately not for evaluation.
Speech.
thank you,
Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Jay, for presenting to us the findings of the two evaluation speeches. As there are two speakers only, there will be no voting, but let's keep in mind to speak within the time for the next meeting. Now's the exciting moment where we will find out who's the winner for favorite topics segment. Although we have no voting for prepared speeches in evaluation, we do have voting for favorite topics. And they don't.
It's not that easy.
Oh. It's all recent.
Okay,
So he had, what's, it's all, that is essentially.
Oh, there's a cloud. Okay.
and our president will present the ribbon.
No, here the PME that is presented.
Okay. So since we have a live, I will present.
Yeah, that's right.
This is nice.
One, two, and three.
Thank you, congratulations. The other winner, Toastmaster G.
They only like clapping.
It's fair.
Hey, ready?
1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, congratulations. So congratulations to all winners. This is indeed a club of champions. We have a tie. That means people can't decide who is the best. And there's so many bests. And we finally come to the interesting segment where we have our feedback. Okay. Any feedback despite the earlier comments that you would like to add on? Any feedback?
I think today because our attendance is like a small group, so it's good to spotlight to everyone today. Yes, so I think this is some of the things we need to continue, even though we don't have any outside like any guests or any others. Maybe today attendance is a limited person, but I think it's good to maintain and still deliver a very good chapter meeting.
Thank you. Those numbers of people you can comment.
I think the good meeting, everybody come together. And, a lot of people want to be.
Okay, thank you. It is marching forward.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Now that we have gotten our feedback, we'd like to invite our president back for his closing speech. Welcome.
I would like to just add one more. That's for the feedback. Hats off to Anisha, taking dual roles, and taking the role means giving a self intro and introducing the other person. It's like it's kind of role play having the same person. It was good. So I think we should maintain that, though we do have dual roles.
Thank you, thank you. Today, I attended the different style, but I use more impromptu, yeah. Then later on, I added more prepared stuff.
Yeah, but you take a dual role, but you are still giving importance to your role as well as the evaluator or the speech.
Thank you for
Thank you.
the encouragement. So let's welcome back our president. Over to you, Mr. President.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for this beautiful and awesome chapter. Let's all give us a round of applause again. And I would really like to thank I mean, even though we don't have guests, the members of Whampoa Toastmaster Club really did a good one. So I second to what we shared earlier on. I think we should continue this. And even though it's really good, we were able to manage this in a small crowd. When this crowd becomes bigger, when there's more people, I will like that we, Whampoa Toastmaster Club, the Club of Champions, will maintain this champion quality and do a great job. All right, and let's show others, not based on competition, but based on example. Set a stage, set a mark that we are indeed a club of champions. All right. So, and I would like to thank again congratulate all the speakers and the evaluators for today's exam. And I think today the theme is much more, right? So let us, take back all the learning points we learned today, and even the small mistakes we have done today, and see how we can improve ourselves going forward as we march forward to the next month of April. Right? So with that, if there's no other question, I will adjourn the meeting.
Thanks, Jake. Thank you on the VTV and thank you.